Why do we fail? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up again. That's the famous quote for the movie Batman Begins that Bruce Wayne's father says to him, "Why do we fail? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up again." Now, as a new real estate investor, and even some people that have been doing it for a while, if they're doing something a little different, a little new that they haven't done before, will run into challenges within themselves where they feel scared, they feel troubled, they feel like, I'm going to screw it up. I'm going to make that call, or even if they've made a call, oh my gosh, I've had people tell me, I've made that call and I just messed it up. I didn't know what to say. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm so scared. I better go read some books again. Don't need to be doing that. You learn by experience. You learn so much more when you actually get out there and start doing it. You can read all you want. I tell people it's like, look at driving a car. You could read, if you've never been in a car before in your life, you don't know what that experience feels like. You could read all the things you want on what it's like to ride in a car, what it's like to be moving, what it's like to turn and feel G-forces and all that, and stopping. You can read all about it. But until you actually get in a car and do it, you're never going to have a real idea, a real sense of what it's like and what it's about. You have to get out and experience. I get a lot of people that tell me, man, I learned so much more from spending a couple days out talking to people and trying to look at property than I did reading for 6 months. It's experience that teaches you. Look at a baby that's learning to walk. When it's first learning to walk, it doesn't do it perfectly. It's not going to go run a marathon. The very first time it gets up, it stumbles, it falls, but it gets back up again. Because that's how we learn. We learn by doing, falling, getting back up, and learning to do it better. Riding a bicycle, you learn by riding it. You shaky on it. You're not perfect. You have training wheels probably, but you learn by doing until you get the hang of it. If that baby had given up trying to walk, would it ever walk? It would crawl around, be an adult crawling around on all fours. You get up, you stumble, you fall. You make the calls. How do you get better at it? You never get better at it by reading a book. You get better at it by doing it. That seller is not going to hurt you. I mean, that's the thing. People are like, oh my gosh, what if I mess up? What if you do? Go out and mess up. That's what you need to do to learn. It's what's going to happen. It's fine. You learn by doing that. But that seller's not going to hurt you. You mess up. Look, if they ask you something, you don't know what to say, just say, well, I don't have that answer right now. I'll get back to you on that. All you got to say. Let's say you mess it up completely. So what? That's not the only seller out there. You lose that deal. Maybe you don't get it. They don't want to work with you. Oh my gosh, it's not the end of the world. It's one seller. There's millions more out there. So just keep doing it. Keep doing it. You lose the one deal. So what? You learn from it. Half the time, the sellers are going to appreciate your honesty and your realness, that you're not just some robot salesperson who has this finely tuned script, and I'm going to read this script to you, and it's going to sound perfect, and you're going to want me to buy your house. That's not the way it goes. They're much better if you're even messing up. They're going to love you better because you're a real person. So get out there, do it, stumble and fall, but get up and walk again. Pretty soon you'll be running marathons.